seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Goodmanson. Across the field it goes. Kombarov delivers. Too long and over the line. And here's Vardy. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've...
There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A really decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Vardy.
Vardy really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Forward it goes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as... Real chance! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Stefan Savic. Savic drives it forward. Defenders on the back foot. And it's got through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Dmitry Kombarov, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
And here's Abubakar. Hits one! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Vardy duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And there goes the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, hello to everyone and welcome as you join us for the second of these group stage games. Competition only a couple of match days old, but there have been already plenty of talking points. Much for us to scrutinise over the course of a fortnight or so. Winners on day one, no doubt now looking to cement their place in the latter stages as quickly as possible. Has a goal! He's got away with one there.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Hector Bellerin. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kombarov delivers. Back in once, goes for goal! Pogba gets good distance on it. And here's Vardy. That's a pop! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Stefan Savic. Oh, really good feet from him. There are a few waiting for it. Great leap! He's delivered all right!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Shapes to shoot! And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
And the shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Saul switches it towards the other side. Herrera, nicely controlled. Tries a shot! So here comes the substitution. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Floats one over. Goalkeeper's ball. Saul. Hector Bellerin. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Montalivo. Hector Bellerin hits one! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's played forward. Montalivo. Montalivo goes looking. Pogba. And that's it. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your reflections, don't you? Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to...
Chance! He's delivered all right!
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kepa gets it up. Has a goal! And yes, it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Plays it out to the wing. Just brushed off the ball there. And that has been cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admit...
Has a pop! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And through to the goalkeeper. That could spell trouble. Insigne pings it in. Dmitry Kombarov gets it away. Into Levo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we're off again. Stefan Savic. Well, that's where he wants it. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. It's come through. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has a hit! He scores! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Forward it goes. Firmino. Into the last 5 minutes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's through, shoots! That has faded wide. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A great day for attacking. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Ricardo Montolivo. He may not be the quickest midfielder around, but he compensates for that with his...
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Looking for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Vardy. Goes to finish! Knocks it away. Keeps everyone get big chance! Rodwell. Vardy. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's an interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Up to meet it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. He's got options out wide. That wasn't the greatest of balls. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. The referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Willian drives it forward. Shoots! It's gone in! And late in the day, a telling moment. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
There's going to be another change here. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. heavy challenge. Xhaka with a definite fell there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's gone for it! Oh, real danger here.
There's a real appetite from them.
He's had a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he heaves it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And there goes the final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance, and the result